the human behavior towards fitness gyms and studios have definitely changed. The technology piece is more integrated with people's lives. So people are doing Peloton. I'm Jason Richardson Albini, and this is my journey, my series, and my documentation opening my gym, Roundhouse Like You Mean It. Here's the next episode of my journey to opening my gym. I'm on my laptop doing a lot of research, reading articles and everything. Did you know that 9,000 gyms, 22% of health clubs, fitness clubs have shut down since March 2020 when the pandemic started? That's a huge number. 9,000 gyms, and they're, some have rebounded. Gyms have rebounded that have been close to shut down. Gyms are still hurting, and it's an interesting time for the fitness industry, being that fitness is such a physical, hands-on activity. The human behavior towards fitness gyms and studios have definitely changed. The technology piece is more integrated with people's lives. So people are doing Peloton, people are doing online classes like yoga, there's even online kickboxing. And boutique studios, which I want to open, really has a good lane because it's more intimate, not as many people, you can be more spaced out, a more home feeling, and people like that. At the same time, there's still a lot of people who are avid gym goers, who are glad the gyms are back open. Restrictions are uplifted and everything like that. If you look at the company that's really leading the way in online fitness, you got Peloton, Mirror, and one I personally got a lot is Fight Camp, because I'm a kickboxing guy. So Fight Camp is really doing a good job. And these technology clubs, these high-tech technology clubs, or virtual fitness businesses and companies, they do a good job. They have, the initial startup as a customer is probably expensive, but the monthly bill is cheap. And, the monthly bill to do their classes and be a part of their programs are very cheap. And so gyms can't really compete in that sense in the online way, because when you have a high-tech production along with cheap pricing, you're talking about Amazon kind of stuff, where it's cheap, fast, convenient, and online. So Peloton is a company I really looked at, really read a lot about on, and every time you look at any article about virtual fitness, or you're just curious about what's happening in that sector, Peloton is always top of the conversation. But what is also interesting is that 40% of Peloton users also have a gym membership. So that's pretty cool. Everybody that's on Peloton isn't necessarily 100% just want to be at home. They also still go to their gym, and that could be because of the human live interaction. That could be the variety of equipment at the gym. That could be to be eye candy for people, to get eye candy for themselves. That's real talk. And just hearing music and the liveliness of being around people and meeting people is what we do as humans. So physical gyms will never go away. has it changed? Yes. Is online fitness a part of the future, the present, and will that be something that's going to be a steady, hardcore pillar in the fitness industry? Of course, online fitness is here to stay. So just as me documenting and really looking and learning and figuring out what's happening in the fitness industry, I already know like online fitness has to have some kind of sector. It doesn't have to be a live online class, but content, pre-recorded workouts that are legit, or content that shows how to do a technique, exercise tips, um, what heavy bags to get, uh, 10-minute workouts, 20-minute workouts, everything that I'm already doing will just be a part of the brand and the company of Roundhouse Like You Mean It. Way more branded. As me, I do it myself right now, put out all that content already. Like if you go on my Instagram, my YouTube, Facebook, it won't take you long to see a workout that I put out for people to be able to use at their home or in the gym. Kickboxing tips and kickboxing combos and shoulder workouts and leg day workouts, all those cool things that bring value and information so people can have a better workout or ideas. Um, in my text community, I'm doing the same thing, sending them out workouts and talking to them about mobility and just weight loss tips, everything like that. All that's important as um, part of the physical and the virtual online part. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of cool information on what's going on in the online part on Google, and I think that's important if anybody's opening a gym to read up on those things so you're not in the dark and you know what you're getting into, right? Um, and I even looked at um, mobile personal training just now, you know, because like I said, I don't know what path will be to opening the doors of this gym. Will it be necessarily be a straight line? I highly doubt that. Will it be an idea? Will this idea spark many ideas to work backwards to open the gym? I think that makes a lot of sense. And one of the things that I've seen is that people are really digging still personal training, convenient personal training. That's the reason why people like virtual training, right? The convenience in home. But mobile personal training to where you can come to a person's house, meet at a park, there's no overhead that way. But I've been looking at different trainers. The UK is doing it big. There's a cool company out here called Gym Guys that out here as in America. I know they have some services in Cali, like the big metropolitan cities, New York City. It comes from New York City. I believe the guy's name is John York. He did an interview with Gary Vee where I first saw how he does his mobile fitness business. And they have a red van. They bring the equipment to wherever you need to go, wherever you're at. They'll meet you there. And I'm like, I can do that with kickboxing. Get a van, something that can hold 6 heavy bags, load it up. I could have equipment, kettlebells, things like that. I can find a van, either a new one or buy one from somebody. A reliable van that can operate well and has enough space to carry equipment. So, I've been reading on that. And I've been doing this for like 3 hours now, honestly, just seeing what people are doing and trying to learn and seeing myself in that position. And one of the things about opening a physical location is that it costs a lot of money because you at least want 6 months of overhead on the loan when, because you don't want to be worrying about rent or anything like that. So I would need a lot of money just for that. A lot more heavy bags, at least 15, 16. Dumbbells to service 16 people. What else? Internet, bathroom stuff, cleaning supplies, a sound system, not necessarily maybe a front desk person, but a lot of things can be done on the phone, check in on the phone, check out on the phone, pay on the phone. All those kind of things is online has showed us as humans that we can get things done with a click of a button. So there's that, but having an online system to run the transactions and enroll people and keep the booking organized and simple, easy, fast. So that's all part of the overhead. And I did the math, and I'm like, I'm gonna need at least 60,000. The mats for people to work out on, at least 60,000. But in-home personal training, I need a van, 6 bags, a few dumbbells, maybe equipment if I want to go that route, which I do. I think I really do want to have equipment in kickboxing. The online system still, and yeah, that's it. Maybe some merchandise, hoodies, shirts, everything like that. But I have the weather, and we just hit September. It's September 3rd today. So, we're getting into the colder part of the year, end of the year, October, November. California doesn't get too much rain, so people don't really mind the cold too much. But rain could be interesting. But what if I'm able to find a spot where I can rent a lot, have a tent? That saves, that fixes that. But yeah, this is cool, just rolling out these ideas onto the camera and figuring out, would mobile fitness be the way to go? Pop-up kickboxing classes that people can book right from their phone and get a good workout. That would be pretty awesome. So these are all the things behind the scenes of opening my gym. I feel like, I know this. Getting a business credit line will be necessarily easier than going for a loan. And of course, I would need less money to do mobile training. And if I can stack that up, get my clientele back up to how it was post-COVID, pre-COVID, and I'm showing that I'm operating a business and I have some cash to bring to the bank, I can later on get a loan that can be feasible and liquidable and lucrative enough and chunky enough to have a good startup. Because you got to pay the rent when you got a physical place. And you don't want to be worrying about that when you have a new spot and you got to get customers through the door. So, and marketing. Marketing is all a part of overhead. Physical, gym, or not. In-home training, or at least building. You got to market. You got to make content. And just have fun and make, content that makes your business look cool and attractive. So these are things that I'm doing. These are things that I'm doing. Thanks for checking out this episode. Peace.